What's up? What's up? What's up? Say what? Don't think I'm what? Oh no, I ain't singing. Everyone's. Come on in and have a sit down. Holler at your boy and your girl. We up in here.
Hey, Saints. Oh, boy.
You good there? You all right?
I'm all right.
So how you got the hood on your head?
I'm mysterious.
You something.
Hey, you can't be hitting hard.
You gonna tell me what I can do.
Not you rock the whole thing. You
Maybe
do
that's
that.
why you married me, because I hit hard. What up, though? We up in here, Richmond Heights, Florida. You in the building, as always. Stand up.
That's what we're doing again.
Yes, sir. Make your next move your best move and choose black love. Understand me?
You're so ignorant.
We're on Facebook. We're on the Twitters. We're on the Instagrams.
What it is?
Yeah, we all over the place. Out here in these social media streets.
That's what we're doing.
Black love is for the streets.
No, wait a minute.
Social media streets.
See, that's how rumors get started. People in the social media streets.
For these social media streets. Y'all get in the comment section. Say where y'all from, where you be, where you at.
You did that, hey y'all?
No. That one you?
I ain't did that yet. So if you somebody said hey y'all, and I don't see who it is.
But we're gonna say hey back. Whoever you are, mystery Facebooker.
Oh Lord, I just can't. I can't do y'all.
That's what I'm talking about. Richmond Heights in here.
Why?
As usual.
Why?
We running things.
No, you don't went too far.
Yeah, Big Mike in the house.
Hey there, Michelle.
What's up, Michelle?
But first, hey Mike. Hey Michelle. So guys, we did reach our 1,000 goal on TikTok, so we can go live from there. We have not. Hey Dan. Oh, it's Daniela. I have not been able to. I have not gone live on TikTok. We have not gone live on TikTok yet. But
what you mean though? Get to it. Let's do it.
What are we gonna talk about
on TikTok?
All the topics on TikTok about how
we're gonna do a black love dance.
No, we're not.
Yes.
They look all the for better or for worse stuff they had. The dance done there from Mississippi.
She from the SIP.
It's Florida Classic
Weekend.
BCU, right?
Baby.
Right.
I feel you.
Yeah, Mike. I don't think y'all know how to act. Right?
Y'all getting them in them comments. Who gonna win the game this weekend?
Hey, listen, BCU, listen. So all y'all colored folks keep shooting at the high school game. I'm not going there with y'all.
I know, right? Well, it ain't just that, because you know it happened at the Virginia too.
I know, right?
Yeah, thanks, Big Mike. Appreciate you.
Right, listen.
Big Mike said he got BCU on the win.
All right, me and
Come on now, y'all Rattlers gonna let Big Mike be the only one putting down there. Somebody want FAMU to win.
I said
you said BCU too.
Right, so we 2-0.
I went to PWI. It don't matter to me.
Oh God. Cedric, for those of us who don't know, what is a PWI?
Predominantly white institution.
Did that help you further?
White power.
Oh Jesus!
No, it didn't help me.
Did that help further your life at all?
Nah. Well, it did, because I made some connections. I did a little bit of networking, but other than that,
I know what you're gonna say.
Except that, yeah.
So if you're here, take a minute to share this to your page before we get started. So what I do find while we wait on people to come, hey, Sheikah. I called you back. Just wanted to let you know that. But you ain't answer my call. You don't care about me.
We took it down. We got a little headroom now.
Yeah, go ahead.
You sure? Okay.
You so ignorant.
That was so trying. So excited.
So
excited. You cold, yeah.
yes, I am cold.
You turn the fan on?
No, I stay cold even when everybody else is hot.
She cold blooded.
Baby, stop saying it. So
You know what that movie do.
on the quest, right?
Ah,
I like that, Mike.
that boy clever. That Richmond
Right.
Heights. All right. That's all
Elizabeth, right here. Girl just laying right here beside me. Sir.
Where's the pup?
Look, wait on look, he waited on his name to be called.
Listen, you know
Come on.
that shadow ain't going nowhere. You can't even walk. He be trying to beat
Say
you.
hello, sir.
He be trying to beat you walking.
Look, if I move, he right there. He lay right beside. I bought him 1,200 beds, and he would lay on the floor beside the bed.
Anything else you got on the floor?
Look, sir, you getting some love. Look, sir, you can't read.
Yeah.
Sir, my dog can read.
Michelle say, "Hey, sir." Big Mike say, "Hello, sir," too.
That's right, so you get love out in these streets.
Goodbye, sir.
You see how he do my dog? So I goodbye, sir. That's why when he in the room, sir come jump in the bed, and then I'm like, "You better get in this bed.
Get out of that bed, buddy. Don't play that. Don't do that jump." Look, I went to the PWI, but I ain't doing that.
Look, oh, I forgot. There's supposed to be the dog's carpet.
Oh, that's the pets, right?
Mike said something about that.
That's right.
We got the schedule. I couldn't remember what we were talking about. Ain't that right, sir?
Yeah, all right.
You sniffing me? Oh, you want to sniff Cedric?
You gonna get this? You want this?
I've been looking at him clothes for Christmas, y'all. Cedric don't want me my dog to be great.
Now, you put all the clothes on you want them. That between y'all. I ain't got to do with that.
Now he gonna go lay right now. Anyway, thank you. It says, sir, it's so cute. You see that? So anyway, okay, Mike, what was the topic of the
was it when one of the
person
want pets and the other one doesn't?
But see, that wasn't necessarily a thing. Cedric like big, funky, nasty dogs. I'm not about that big, funky, nasty dog life.
Michelle say, "Don't feel bad. I went to PWI too, but my son, yeah. Listen, I know what I had to do to graduate. I could be fooling around with you black folks. I would never graduate. I had to go. I could be focused on what I had to do."
So my question for everybody that's here, are you guys on TikTok? Because I was trying to get our numbers up, and I, like everybody else, do research and stuff. I spent a lot of times watching lives, and the conversations were so. And so when you can't join a live, like people have a live and they have a bunch of guests. You can't be a guest. You can't go live until you have 1,000 followers at least.
Really?
Right. So the reason I end up, Michelle follows on TikTok. The reason I watched them because I would tell you to follow stuff that's like what you do. So I did relationship stuff, and there are a lot of women that they were talking about last night about would you date a man with a big belly or that's and they were like, the girl was like, "Well, I'm fat, so I don't want a fat man." And other people were saying, "No, I wouldn't date. I wouldn't date."
Two fat mirrors.
So then they was like, "I wouldn't date a guy. He need to keep his health up." And I was like, "What happened for better or for worse?" And they were like, "We don't believe in that for better or for worse mess." They said they don't really believe in marriage, but it was like, they said they don't believe you can get married, but not enough for better or for worse. When things change, they change. I was like, that is why we so jacked up.
For better, for better.
It really was.
Yeah.
And watching people on TikTok will allow you to understand why our marital society, I guess I would say, is in the state it is because they don't believe for better or for worse. I was like, well, I've been married. Because I actually could have got on live last night because we were at 1,000 followers, but these people wouldn't even worth my energy. They were so like
already in left field.
The whole thing was left field. So the thing was, I said, we was fine together and we got fluffy together. How about that? Well, I mean, who does that?
Chuffy.
We got Chuffy. But so Michelle, follow us on TikTok, okay? But anyway, so I was just watching these conversations about relationships,
Right.
and it is so scary. I mean, this is one guy on there that I watch, and he has a lot. He talks about the women and what we talk about, how the women have things
Misconstrued.
right. Is he calls it narcissistic behavior? How they want.
I agree.
I would never thought about it like that.
They want everything to benefit them, and they want to do whatever they want to do.
Correct.
That's like the very definition.
But here's the issue. As much as I agree with a lot of stuff he says, he is so sharp with it. It's like he is cutting people. He was like, well, you ain't gonna be nothing. I'm like, oh my God.
But that's what some people need.
I know, but it's just really hard. And his channel is ridiculously big.
Right, that's what they need. Because if like that, I think I was watching with you briefly when there was another video, I think, where he was saying, okay, this is what you want. You want a man that's a millionaire to come with you. You got 3 kids by 3 different guys. Then you don't want to cook. You don't want to clean. You don't want to work. But you want to go where you want to go and do what you want to do. But you want him to be with you. So yeah, some man is going to be lucky.
It's Black Love United.
He's going to be lucky to have me. Hey, what?
Listen, the one little girl, she's 23. She said she had 3 children by 3 different daddies, and she had her own place. She is successful on her own. And he said, baby, let me tell you, they ain't successful. He was like, your life is tragic. You got 3. He said, you're 23 with 3 different baby daddies. Right. He was like, and he wasn't saying tragic like she's a nobody, but he said, like, you're not because you're living in an apartment, you got 3 different baby daddies, that's not a good place to be bragging about.
Right.
And so it was just so weird to hear people just,
But that's what you need, because like I said, everything in society is geared toward them.
Yeah, it does. Sorts. It does. Now, I didn't watch Kevin Samuels. I saw clips of him, and from what I see clips of, then it would be a yes. Okay, so yes. However, the stuff I see this guy say, a lot of it is true, but then why is he stretched out in the middle of the floor, in the middle of the hallway, like he got a job? But it is like so. It's just so. Like, I think people say that we're direct. And I think that we're direct, but I think that I don't even know what that word is. If we're direct, I don't know what he is, because I'd be like,
it's called brash.
Because I'd be like this. Ooh, oh, wait. Look, I'd be like this. I'd be like, whoa, that kind of thing. I was like, is that a little deep?
But why are you like that? You don't believe in the antithesis of that, so you agree with him.
I know, but I'm saying when he said, I'd be like, oh. It just kind of be, ooh. You know how sometimes you agree with someone, when somebody else says, you be like, ooh, that sounds real bad.
No, I don't. I'd be like, get them.
Thank you for following. As you see, I've been posting quite a few little videos and clips. Look, I didn't realize how many videos and clips that we had. Why are you doing it? You ain't got nothing better to do with your life. Get your life together. So anyway. So this is where the vasectomy topic came up. We actually were on, Cedric's brother has a pretty big TikTok following, and they had a live the other night. This is prior to me even being on live then, but I was watching, and they were talking about his wife wants him to have a vasectomy. He said no. And so it was all women on there. It's like, basically, they were saying, why don't you care? You don't care about her. Why would you, if it's just a shot for you, it's not even surgery. And surgery was like,
no, it ain't more than a shot.
Well, I'm just saying, this is what they were saying. And he was like, I came with my 2 balls.
I'm leaving with him too. Better believe it. I ain't cutting nothing.
They were like, ask Cedric. And she was like asking me. I was like,
don't ask me. You get your feelings hurt.
Right. But my husband is really special. So it was quite interesting to see. So the whole premise behind it was, if your wife wants you to have, if you guys decide you don't want to have any more children, and your wife is asking you to have a vasectomy, how do you decide who wins that? She was banking on the fact that she had a rough time in childbirth.
Don't get pregnant.
So then it's, how do you not get pregnant?
No comment. But get kicked off when we get on there.
Right.
And I just do something. Don't do it.
Do something, but don't do it. Yes. What does that mean?
Oh wow. Big Mike say it emasculates. And Michelle says my husband will not do it either. I asked him.
Okay, so I feel vasectomy emasculates a man. How so, Mike?
Because they disconnecting your bowels.
But you still have them.
In theory, but they don't work.
They do ski.
They don't.
Baby.
Plus, there's studies too that say when you do that it drops the testosterone level even further as well.
My husband won't do it either. I asked him. Okay, so I'm not for or against either way. This is gonna be a probatory. Is that right? Probative. Yes. I said probatory. I made my own word up.
There you go. Do it, baby.
A probatory.
Angela, aka Webstina.
Right. So, okay. But her thing, so the thing about it is that, and this is what kind of gets on my nerves, when it was a group of women just like
going in,
like just and Cedric can hear him, like, it's just this for her. You just don't care about her. It was really weird. Like, how is it just, my husband said he glad he got one. Okay, well.
Yeah, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I know somebody else that said the same thing.
I know a friend that I knew, he got one too because he didn't want any more kids. But that was his choice. It wasn't his wife mandating that.
But the thing about it was that his thing was, your brother was saying he's had 2 surgeries. One was on his nose and something else, and he's had very bad problems with anesthesia and surgery. Right. She had problems when she had her last childbirth. Mm-hmm. Now, how does one outdo the other?
Yeah, but there's other things you can do, but neither one of them, because they talked about prophylactic and all that kind of stuff, and they didn't want to do that. So I mean, it's things you can do, and they didn't want to go that route.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be married and when using a condom.
Yeah. You want a kid or don't you? I think the urge or the desire to not have kids will be stronger than trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because them kids, boy, and they just started all over again. That baby ain't even a year old yet.
That baby. Yes.
Oh, baby.
A few years old.
18. That baby no a few years old now.
Okay. You gotta be 21.
Still, look, that's the paint, the paint of the picture that
the what?
That's the paint I'm using.
Wabbit.
It's a little bitty baby child that they're gonna have to do stuff with from now on.
Yes.
18 years.
So the question was, how does one decide on?
Very carefully and together.
So what happens if you can't agree together?
That's a tough one. I don't know. Go to God.
Or see if you pull that game strong.
You gotta do something. Because if that's what she wants and it don't happen and she end up getting pregnant again, you might as well go and sign a divorce paper, because that's gonna be hell on wheels there, buddy. Every time they'll be arguing about that baby for 18 years.
Well,
I told you.
We be on by tomorrow. He get ready to be, my baby get ready to be 17.
2 days.
2 days.
Hallelujah.
Ooh, child. Can you imagine if we find we pregnant right now?
What? Don't do it. I rebuke you, Satan.
Look, Satan might be trying to push me out top of the house.
Getting ready to sign them papers.
Papers?
What? Yeah, starting over with another churn. Oh, God.
With another churn. So here's my question. Because it's not just about to vasectomy or not to vasectomy, to tubes tied, to not the tubes tied. How does
the greater issue is how do you resolve conflict between the two of you effectively?
No, that's not the issue I was talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The greater issue is
I was trying to be one with you. See, we still one.
You was a half.
Are we 1.5?
No, I'm a half. You a half.
You the half. I'm the one. Carry the one.
So, but it is kind of what you said about. But what I was saying is that if in any situation when both people feel like they're, hey Mildred,
what's going on, Mildred?
When both people feel like,
thank you, honey,
both of their issues are as important as the other one, I guess I would say. People don't budge on those. Like people don't budge on.
I can see that.
I'm not having.
Bishop say vasectomy who? Vasectomy what?
Bishop. So did Tammy get her tubes out, or did you vasect the raptor?
Say what?
So there's a whole thing with women saying that if you love your wife, you would do it because it's easier on you. They were like, there's no downtime, there's no it's outpatient, but
that's all.
I heard the lady just say the other day that she said I didn't have any downtime. She said mine went outpatient as well. So I guess it may just depend on
the person. Everybody's experience is different.
Well, it depends on when you had it, because now everything is
listen. I get that I'm gonna be down for a month. She got her tubes tied during the birth of our youngest, and I think that's the best way to do it. You need to decide on that. You like, I don't want to have no more. But then while he in there, you need to go on and.
Well, the issue is sometimes, like when I had the triplets, I couldn't have it because they said that I had too much trauma going at one time, so I couldn't get my tubes tied at that time. Had I done that, I wouldn't have had any Christopher and Mari. Wouldn't you still be so sad?
Yes.
Both are outpatient.
There you go.
Right, but this is the thing. So the thing now is that women tend to make the men. Oh Lord, where we at? Okay, my child calling interrupt.
We going at the same time. We're gonna be in the room together.
Really?
Yeah, clip them at the same time. Same time. Michelle say, I still wish my husband had one.
Why? What's the benefit now, Michelle?
Right.
So here's the thing. I'm trying to tell my daughter. She at work. Oh Jesus. Hush.
Whoa.
I done type on live and it went said on lube. That way it's my whoa. So here's the thing. I forgot what I was gonna say. Say something smart.
You want lube?
I want lube.
Yeah. For us, we came together and talked about the pros and cons of them both.
So I don't know. I don't like the whole women trying to make men feel bad by planning emotion. Like, don't you love your wife? Don't you feel she's worthy of it? Then you see how bad her last experience was. Or how would you want her to go through another bad experience or XYZ? Because men have trauma, or they might just not want to do that. Like,
right.
I mean,
well, but the thing is too, it seems ironic to me because the women are always pushing about, it's my body, let me make my choice. But you push the choices on the men.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, it seems to be a double entendre.
Well, here's the thing. the whole thing is about you not wanting any more children. So I'm gonna make sure that I get all that stuff chopped and screwed, because I got chopped and screwed, because I am not about to be around here with another baby. Because Cedric ain't got to carry nothing.
Nothing. Michelle says we only have one child, so at the time we thought we would have more children.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. They might say, what are the benefits of having a vasectomy health-wise? Are there any? I'm not sure about that. I think it's just that you won't impregnate your
no, so what they said was something about,
I'm not sure. I haven't researched it.
About one of them will make you have more energy, or you're gonna need testosterone replacement.
Right. If you get them cut, then your testosterone, when you get older, it lowers anyway. If you get them cut, then it's gonna lower even more. So you have to get some kind of therapy or take something. Because that's what I'm saying. That's not a benefit. That's a detriment.
I think a lot of men aren't educated about it.
I'm definitely not. I don't even think about it. Go up here, right here.
Baby, I got a lot of this person. And this horn a little stuff.
The benefit would be no worries about slip-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My husband said once he was educated on vasectomy, he was okay with it.
What is going on where we got all these sex people popping up in our channel today?
Because what you
talking about vasectomy,
yeah.
Vasectomy, I guess they said
some stuff.
Some say too about.
Yeah. Michelle said the benefit would be no worries about slip-ups. We did that one. My husband said once, we did that one. Oh, right, Mike. That's not a health benefit. That's a detriment.
And that's the thing, like.
But like I said, I can't speak to it with any certainty because I haven't researched it. That's so.
I know that's what Cedric just said. I didn't listen. You know, when you live in a married, I ain't gonna say just married, because people say we freaks and talk about crazy stuff all the time. However, vasectomy or tube ligation does not take me to a sexual place.
Obviously, it does. They say I didn't know women were pushing their husband to get vasectomy.
Yes. So what you missed, Mildred, I said that I was trying to get our TikTok followers up so that we can go live from TikTok and stuff like that, because you can't even get on live. So we started watching a lot of videos and stuff about relationships and people's state. I know what I say about our marital stuff is it where it is, because it's crazy. But they were talking about all these women were telling Cedric's brother, who's on there, that he should get a vasectomy, and the wife was saying get a vasectomy, and they were like, "What's the problem?" And you should really get it. And it was a back and forth, and I heard stuff I hadn't heard. Like, I didn't know both of those were outpatient now. I didn't, like, men and women, but I didn't know there was such a push. And I mean, it was really interesting. I mean, again,
to say the least,
just being on TikTok allows you to hear topics and conversations that you didn't even know was a thing.
She could say, me either. This is my first time hearing this.
Listen.
It was our first time too.
Well, I mean, and Cedric wasn't even listening.
My virgin ears.
But he started listening. And they were like, ask Cedric. I was like, y'all don't want, I wanted to be telling like, y'all don't want Cedric to answer. But he knew what his brother was going to say. That's probably why he said it.
No, sir.
He said, I came with my 2 pounds.
I'm leaving with all of it intact, Chief.
It was quite interesting. And so
Michelle says, I don't give him any grief over it. His no means no. That's good.
But see, now, that is what I don't think that we respect.
Right.
But women are naturally more emotional,
right,
generally speaking. There are some emotional men, but generally speaking. So my question is, why do we not accept the man's answer when they tell you that's not what they want to do? Why is there a push?
Because the society is geared for women to get their way, to be more aggressive, to be more. That's the whole thing. They're not on a whole like these, especially the new modern women are not soft and cuddly. They're all, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? They don't look like that, but that's how they act.
They act like they got a whole penis.
Exactly. And that's my point. And I was talking to my buddy at the game about that same thing, because he was going through it with his wife, and he told her no because she wanted to get a new car. And then he said he was riding with her to get the oil change, They show up at the dealership, and the man got a new car out there waiting for them to test drive and all that. End up getting the car. He been telling her no, 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 no. She ended up getting it anyway because he was like, she's gonna keep aggravating me about it, and I won't get any peace. So I was like, he said I held out as long as I could, but in the end.
So now, and I know we're going a little down the street, but do you give in because of not having peace? Because if that's the case, then a woman simply has to just aggravate you to death.
Well, I think that in their situation, I think she picks her battles to things like that, like new car and vacations and stuff like that. Nothing petty, because it'll come to a point where it'd be like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna shut it down, everything. You know what I mean? If you pull that trump card too often, you got to hold that in your back pocket for something that's really important to you.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like the boy who cried wolf. After a while, they'd be like,
hush.
Right. So, I mean, he didn't like it, but I don't think he sees that as a bad thing per se, because he loves his wife and he wants her to have, nice things. She works hard and stuff like that too. Yeah. So it wasn't, when we were talking, I didn't get the sense that it was like I'm upset with her about it, but it's
I get it. I was just asking because I know that's one of the things that people deal with all the time. Is that people not about car, of course, but about just other stuff that people like to.
Well, I think that's the difference. When it's an everyday occurrence, then you know what I mean.
But some women are able to control their relationship by manipulating the husband, by aggravating them.
Right, but this is the thing. I think he probably would have done it at some point anyway, but the way men work is they have to get their mind focused and ready, you know what I'm saying, to do certain things. And once you get it in your mind, you got your mind right, it's okay. But when it kind of hits you, because he even commented, I have my bill set up a certain way where the stuff come out, it get paid, so it kind of mess up his groove that he in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Big Mike says it's ironic women pushing men for vasectomy. I don't think men push women to get their tubes tied.
They don't.
No. Well, they might talk about it, but not in the light that the women were doing it. They were going ham.
Yeah. So like I said, I was listening, and because usually when I do stuff like that, I have it in my ear. But because I've been trying to do this TikTok thing, he didn't really bother me about having earpiece on, and I always ask him. But he just happened to be around with that conversation. It went real left real quick.
They were going crazy. I was like, really? They were like, yeah, this is not a big thing. It's no big deal.
It's
like,
just a little.
You don't have a testicles, lady. So you don't tell nobody that what it is, and you don't have it. Like, it's like I said, it's so ironic because when people do that to women, they looked at as like misogynistic and barbarians. Like, hey, this is a woman decide it's her body, but you're gonna tell me what to do with my body and tell me it's no big deal. Just let them cut them off. No big deal. Don't worry about it. It's all right. It's good.
Cut them off.
What? Stop it.
Anyway, that's quite hilarious, though.
It's crazy. Crazy.
So, being able to, but this is about communication on a larger scale. If you learn how to communicate and talk to and work through the smaller things, when you get to the bigger things, it wouldn't get to that, I don't think.
Right.
Because we disagree on stuff, but it don't get to that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, see, and I think too, if you approach things in the right way, the men would be more apt to do it. Like, instead of going to him and be like, I don't want to have no kids, and I think it's no big deal for you to get to do it, so you should get it done. That's not how you approach it. You say, okay, this is how I don't want any more kids. My body is this or that. Bring it on yourself, and then go from there. It might say, I don't want no lid to be placed on my jaw. Let me decide if I want to cap myself.
only rich behind.
Let's see. It's actually more complicated for women to get a tubal ligation than for men to have a vasectomy, and a vasectomy does not keep a man from making it do what it do.
Well, Mildred, according to the ladies last night and people on here, they're both outpatient procedures, and there's both no downtime anymore.
Right.
So how do you say what's worse on one or the other?
Right.
Now, you know, when I was growing up, all women always got their tubes tied when they had their last baby or things like that.
Right.
You know, people go back now and have them or whatever the case may be. But how they do it now, the procedures are both outpatient and there's both no downtime. So how do you merit which one is more
Which
worse?
person is more deserving?
Look, more worse. I know that's not a word, so don't be out. Well, she said more worse. It was the whole joke.
Look, which person is more deserving of getting sliced up, nipped and tucked?
Well, I for sure didn't want any more children. And so I made sure that I got I don't even think I never even had a conversation with you. I wanted to make sure
That's why I love you so much. You know, kind of me with that foolishness. Michelle said, it doesn't matter the approach. My husband's not hearing it regardless. I feel that.
Well,
hey, at least you tried. It's about the anesthesia. They have always been outpatient surgeries. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. We were just going. The reason I looked at him is because we've been hearing these people talk about their own stories and what happened, and so they said differently. I don't know. I actually had mine.
Why did you have the baby?
After Amari.
Yeah. No, while he was in there. Don't drop that transmission while you're in there.
Drop the transmission.
Get it up out of there. Shifting no gears.
So I left mine at the hospital in a red paper bag.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a plastic bag. Red plastic bag.
Paper, plastic, I don't care. I don't even want to recycle.
But you left it there. Leave it there. Leave it. General or spinal anesthesia are used for tube ligation, while a vasectomy involves local anesthesia. Oh, local. No, God, they stick a needle in there?
No, not
No.
Mildred, you're not making it any better.
Can't do it. Can't do
it. But
who you gonna stick with that? You got to fight it here.
They're like, man, we can't fight his big self.
You got to fight it. You ain't stick me with that nowhere in my nether regions.
So dumb.
Can't do it.
You're going, Anyway, y'all, we're gonna end this a little early. Anybody else have any comments about this wonderful topic? To nip or to tuck, to take out, to leave in the red paper bag? Those are the questions I ask.
All right. Those are the questions that have been asked through the burning sands of time.
Child, I don't know. All I know is I ain't having no more, so I ain't gonna do it anymore.
Straight on that. All you gotta do is hike your right leg up and close your eyes. You ain't worry about it.
Hike your right leg up?
And nothing happens. Good. So I gotta do.
Listen, y'all had asked me about Sir earlier. I had said about nipping Sir. She's like, no. So you don't even want dog. Look, you talking about my dog, but you don't even want my dog to get nipped. Leave my dog.
They were trying to cut him soon as he was born. I was like, he just got him. And you can't even have him for a little while. You try to take him already. But see, on them, they take theirs completely off. Yes, they do. There's nothing down there. No danglers.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. On the dogs, they off, gone. They shooting marbles with them. They gone. On men, they just cut the connector, the tube that, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, the tube, you know, they have tubes that go and they cut those, separate it so you don't get no travelers going out.
So those keys don't come for real.
It's some, but it ain't really nothing. It's just like.
So y'all be shooting blanks?
Pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah. But not y'all. I ain't. No, sir.
Well, y'all, if you have not followed us on TikTok, Follow us on TikTok. We're at Black Love United. We are gonna go live one day. When, babe?
Tomorrow evening. Yes. That's the wrong one. I mean, no lifting your leg. Yeah, height it. Yeah, height it up.
Have pipe. Want you to hold that leg up.
Height that right leg up and close your eyes. You good. Nothing happened.
Okay, what exactly? Who heightened it up?
The man. You height your right leg and you close your eyes. You won't have no babies.
Oh, that's your birth control method.
Yeah, you do. And they go everywhere where they're supposed to go.
Yeah, don't follow that. That's the wrong PSA announcement. Yeah. That's not medical advice. That's horrible advice.
This is a variety show. No comments here can be misconstrued as medical advice. Please try out everything you hear on here at your own risk. Your own risk.
Anyway, guys,
no guarantees of success with that method are expressed or implied. I had twins messing with y'all.
Michelle laughing at you.
Only guaranteed way not to have babies is abstinence.
That's right.
Listen, we ain't talked about people that got tubes tied that still got pregnant. And people that
I watched a TikTok. The girl said she had
you ain't had to talk to no lady. You
no, I'm saying, but the lady talking about she had the Devereaux shot. Remember, people you couldn't get. She got pregnant on that. She got pregnant with her tubes tied. I was like, oh my Lord, she had all the
fertile myrtle.
Yes, God. Don't tell your husband that I want to put. That's not gonna work, Michelle, at all.
Yeah, you gotta be the right foot down. The left foot, you're gonna have twins. You might have triplets. It's about the angle of when you got the left foot insertion that put it right there. They're all kind of babies. Might have quads, anything. Gotta be right foot. Don't mess up on that left foot now. Yeah, y'all messed up.
Y'all have a good night. Thank you for joining us. We are checking out of here with this because somebody gonna have baby trying to sue us because you done told
I already done told them, gave them a disclaimer. Don't do it.
They gonna say they was on the right foot.
Don't do it. Don't blame us. At your own risk. Lift that right leg up.
Cedric.
Yeah, because you don't have that right approach angle with that right leg thing.
That's right. Let's go. Mike, you going to the game? You going down now? What you doing? Yeah, I won't be down there. And then, well, Friday.
Is your cousin having a booth down there this year?
I don't know.
If he had a booth, I might go down there and get one rib.
One rib?
One rib.
Well, our son, Edgewater, is in the playoffs. They're undefeated for the first time since 1972. We had the first playoff game Saturday because of the storm. Yeah. And we won 57-6. 57-6. They whooped them like they stole something.
It was 50-6 at halftime. Yeah, that's right. You better understand me. Okay,
he the mayor. He gonna oh my God,
that's right. You can't miss it. You the mayor. Oh,
Lord.
Oh yeah, you got to be all up through there.
Listen, did Elena give you a curfew? We need to talk about what your boundaries are. We calling after the broadcast. What's your boundary for? Because we know y'all Omegas get real. You know our son when y'all get real nuts.
You know my dad is too. I'm the only one that's not one. Let's get me with my son. My dad is too. I was
oh Lord, they go sit in his coffin in his throat again.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I work today. I'm tired.
Tired, boss.
I fight dog.
Hey, I might do a instructional video on TikTok how to hold that one leg up. And
you better not
clench your eyes so you don't get no babies. That wouldn't be good. No.
Absolutely not. Gold boots all week. I believe you. Oh my Lord, Mike.
All right, Mike. You better be careful jumping around.
You know you old.
Right.
We be laughing at them old cues, but they be trying. They hop on people. They be like this. I bet, baby, we can't tell that you move. We can't tell. We can't tell.
Hey, you gotta be careful.
They be trying, Jesus. They be trying.
Yeah, look, you fight for the gotta go to work. You can't be. You for the
But
gotta go to work.
but I gotta go to work.
You for the gotta go to work, but you can't be out there tearing your tubal fibroids and all this in.
All right, look, I'm gonna do the church prayer. May the Lord watch between me and thee while it happens one from another.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Be safe. Bye, y'all.
May God be with you.